Hello guys, Sean82, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm talking about Doctor Who and alternative, if I can say the word properly, alternative Doctor Who titles. So for An Unearthly Child, we have two different titles, but then they have, which I will talk to you a bit more, have their own titles for a little bit. For the actual episodes, stories have the titles, and the episodes parts have those their titles too. So um, first note. So first of all, sorry, episode 1A, the pilot. So basically, there's two episode ones. One which was aired, I believe, weren't aired. Sorry, and one that was aired on the same day that JFK died. Then you got a different episode title, a hundred thousand BC, 100,000 BC. That's a different title. Now, first now stories from the first two. So from this story to the Savages have titles and in their episode parts. So basically, as I've just said, some of them have titles. For example, we have like episode 2 of The Unearthly Child. So episode 2 called the Caves of Skulls. Um, you know, and then you have all different titles. So before I get myself confused, sorry, the Daleks, um, the Mutants. Not every story will have the main title in the episode parts. So for An Earthly Child, it has the title, for the first episode. But the Daleks does not have the title of the Daleks in any of their parts. We have the Edge of Destruction inside the spaceship. It is called the Edge of Destruction 2. We're not going to go through every single one that has different names, but there's one. Mission to the Unknown, Dalek Cutaway. The first time I actually heard it called Dalek Cutaway was in a yearbook one. Then we have actually sometimes with this one, the Masquerade of St. Burial's Eve, whatever its word is, they cut it down to Masquerade, which is actually easier to say. It's more nicer in it. From the Savages stories, the parts of the stories are now, so it's like part 1, part 2, part 3. There's no longer names for the stories, so you don't get the Edge of Destruction, you don't get the caves of skulls, you don't get the mutants, you just get part 1, part 2, part 3. But we go from that to the Sixth Doctor story, and we get Trial of a Time Lord, which is a 14-parter, and they have 4 different names, which we have the Mysterious Planet, Mind Warps, Terror of the Fair Voids, and the Ultimate Foe. Now we have, which I'm not going to count the Doctor Who TV movie because it's just called TV movie or Doctor Who. It's not really much different. Then we got the new series, and it goes back to when we have 2-parters. Usually, they normally have 2 different titles for the 2-parters. So, for example, Aliens of London Part 1. That's Chris Ferguson's first 2-parter. Then we got World War 3 for Part 2. But then we had The End of Time Part 1, and we had The End of Time Part 2. So that one was the first time, I believe, the title remained the same for 2 episodes. Then we had Flux again, which is a bit like Trial of the Time Lord, and you have Flux as the main title. So basically, like is it called the Black Guardian trilogy? You have like different ones, but that's on the DVD. That isn't really a main one, but Flux was the main one, and you had like War of the Sontarans, and they all had the titles, but Flux was like the main header for the title sequences. Okay, that's all I know of. I might have missed out some. As I said, I'm not going to do every single, one from the Daleks, from the unearthly child to the savages. They are all different, as I've just mentioned, from there on. But then it's part 1, part 2, part 3. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and that's it really. And I've mentioned the ones that aren't. So that's the end of this video that I can remember anyways. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and bye for now. Bye-bye.